Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Atticus Sparks here. This is my very first ever video here on YouTube as a long form content video, and I'm going to be going over my top 20 nail polishes from 2023. I also just joined the nail polish community back in May, so these are really going to be from May until December, not really the full year. Next year I'm sure it's going to be a lot harder to choose between all the polishes though, because that's a whole lot more time, and this one was a tough choice because there's so many gorgeous polishes in my collection, and honestly narrowing it down to just 20 was really tough, so I had to include 5 of my favorite polishes that are also like toppers and or polishes that just are toppers. I'm going to show you each polish and then explain what made it one of my favorite polishes of 2023. I received most of these as PR, a few of them I did purchase myself, and I will notate that at the bottom corner. Stay tuned to the end for a little story time. As always, all thoughts are my own, and let's check out these polishes. The first polish I'll be sharing with y'all is called Rockin' Roadster Wheels by Cracked Polish, and this is recently released in their holograms collection, and I just love this one. It's like a off-white base that has a really heavy golden shimmer in it and gold flakes throughout, and it kind of reminds me of like a lemon cake or like a sparkling lemonade. I absolutely love this polish. The next polish I'll be sharing with y'all is by Starly, and it's called Moonflower. It's from their Haunted Gardens collection, and it just came out this fall. It's a magnetic polish with a silver magnetic pull and a warm, like sunset glowy shimmer to that. It shifts from red into orange, and this polish is wonderful. I love moonflowers, and it captured the vibes and the essence of those just perfectly. And I love how it just has like that dusky shimmer to it. It's just like, it gives sunset vibes, and I love it. Starly makes a wonderful magnetic formula, and that is why this one is in my favorites. This next polish is in my top 3, if not my top favorite polish. It's hard to decide. I just got it from Polish Pickup December, and it is called Games Within Games by Bee's Knees Lacquer. And as you can see, that shimmer shifts very similar to the Starly polish. It's a little more intense though, and I'm wearing it currently on this hand. I can't get enough of it. I put it on literally the day I got it, and I've been wearing it ever since. I just got it. Brand new, freshy, but it might actually be one of my most favorite polishes from 2023. It is absolutely magical to me. It reminds me of Fire and Ice, but also it's crystally, and it's like diamonds on fire. But yeah, Bee's Knees Lacquer, Games Within Games. Definitely, it's probably my most favorite polish. This next polish that I have to share with y'all is really, really special to me, and probably as well my most favorite polish that I have. I could have more than one favorite, you know, at this point. It's really hard to choose, and this one, ever since I got it, I have been captivated by it. But it's Starborn by Ethereal, and this is the polish that I want to be buried in. Like, it's everything I want in a nail polish. It is full of wonderful shimmery that's so glowy. Like the shimmer is so glowy. I'm mixing up my words, I'm just excited. But the glow is like, it goes from violet to purple and blues. It's spectacular, and different lightings make this look so different depending on what's going on. And the hollow flakes are my favorite kind of flakes that are just, they dry down smooth and they clean up easy. It's just, everything about this polish is wonderful. And it's ethereal, so it's got amazing formula as well, and the brushes are the best. This next polish is by Borev's Lacquer, and it's from October's Polish Pickup, and it is called Fade Into You. What can I say? This polish is just so prismatic, and the way that the shimmer plays with the heavy iridescent flakes in there, it's a 2-coater easily. It could even be a 1-coater if you don't mind a little bit of sheerness to it. But another cool thing about this that I like to do is I love to layer, like, see if I can get it to focus. I love to layer a more sheer colored jelly over the top. Like the Starly jellyfish jellies look wonderful over this. It makes like gemstones. It's phenomenal. I made nails that look like emeralds. I made nails that look like rubies. It's just, this one, it looks great on its own, or like I said, layered underneath the jelly. I have another ethereal polish to share as well, and this is from August Polish Pickup, and it's called Latte Cloud. Wow, this one is so lovely. It's almost like a nude on me as well, because it works really well with my skin tone, and the shimmer is gorgeous. It's like that violet to blue shimmer that just, see if I can get to focus on just that and not me. But oh my goodness. And in that base, it's like a taupe colored base that's like just, it's like a latte cloud. I love it. I love it so much. Next, it's a very special polish to me, and it was a charity polish for the Maui Humane Society made by Witch Cult Nail Lacquer, and it's called Ika Ika, which means strength in Hawaiian. And this polish is a multi-chrome linear hollow. I didn't even know that those existed until I saw this, and it will forever be one of my most favorite nail polishes that I own. Look at that shift. It is magical in every way. And of course it's got that rainbow fiery linear hollow, and it's unlike any that I've ever seen. Honestly, it is a spectacular nail polish by Witch Cult Nail Lacquer. It's just marvelous. This next polish is by Lumen Nails, and it's called Glass Dragons. This one is from the Glass Animals collection by Lumen that just was released this winter. I believe they're going to make a little bit of a comeback coming up in January, so keep an eye out, but this is so gorgeous. It's like a plum, like dragon fruit-esque color, honestly. And I think it's gonna be wonderful, especially for the new year, the Lunar New Year. And I feel like this polish needs to be somehow incorporated with that. I love how gorgeous it looks. It has that wonderful shimmer that goes from green into blues into purples and violets, and it's lovely, and I love the shade on me, and it's the closest shade I actually can get to like red. It's the only polish that actually is considered sort of red in my favorites as well, because I typically don't like red colored polishes, but this has just got that, it's purple enough, you know what I mean? It's lovely. Another polish packed with my favorite flakes is next, and that is by Raindance Lacquer, The Art of Illusion, and it was out of the Witcher Part 2 collection. I love The Witcher, love the show, love the games, and this is so lovely. It's also got a blue to violet shimmer throughout. I don't know if you all can see that, but like, and it has my favorite silver holographic flakes, so you know, you got me there. Up next is Jofale by A. England, and a peach linear hollow, part of their Archangels collection that just released this winter. And I love A. England. They have my favorite linear hollow formula, and yeah, it looks gorgeous on my skin tone. This is a beautiful, beautiful fiery linear hollow. My favorite linear hollow that I own. The 10th polish I'll be sharing with y'all is by Monarch Lacquer, and it's called Icicles at Dusk. It's got my favorite hollow flakes, and the shift in this one, I quite literally don't know what color to call this one. It's so lovely. It is a shimmery, like a dusky shimmery base with those amazing hollow flakes that I love. And need I say more? The next polish is also by Ethereal. This one is the third one that I would say is my top 3. So this one and the other Ethereal polish that I shared called Starborn and the Bee's Knees Lacquer polish, those are my top 3 polishes that I probably have to call all my favorite polish because I can't pick one. And this is Ether Dragon, and it was from their polish pickup of November, just last month or 2 months ago, and a gorgeous polish. It's a lilac base, and the shimmer in it is actually just, it is not what it seems. From the bottle, you're seeing this gorgeous shimmer that is very gorgeous on your nails, but then in some lightings, this one tends to look very like chromatic, and then in other lightings, it like changes like a peach tone because of the shimmer, but in a gorgeous way. I don't know how to describe it. Ether Dragon also has my heart. Maybe I should just put these 3 on me as a Skittle when y'all ready to bury me when I pass away. Why am I talking about death? Ether Dragon, one of my most favorite polishes that I have in my collection. Definitely, like there was no way this one was going to get bumped out of this top 20, like ever. Next up is Phoenix in the Flames by Lumen Nails, and this one was from their Superstitions line of this year. I don't remember which month it came out because it was like they release one every month. And it is it's like a very light blue base, but it has all this crazy fiery shimmer in it. When you build it up on your nail, it looks like deep water with like a sunset shimmer to it. I don't know how to explain. It's very beautiful, very unique, and very much a favorite of mine. This next polish is one I purchased, and it's by Cuticula, and it's called T-Rex. When I first saw Caitlin Swatches post this one, I was captivated. It's actually one of the polishes that first kind of drew me into the indie brand world, and well, it just kind of kept snowballing from there, didn't it? It is a gorgeous, like, sage green base with these black flakes throughout and a lovely shimmer. I feel like I'm finding a trend on the kind of shimmers I like the most here. It's very fiery, and it's from there. Here's the Tea collection? Yeah, here's the Tea collection, and that is a lovely collection. I want to get the rest from that collection one day, but for now I just got T-Rex, and it's definitely my favorites. I love this one so much. Getting into the greens, there's going to be a few of those on my favorites list because green happens to be one of my favorite polish colors. Fumbled that. But this is by Monarch, and it's called Emerald Alibi. It is so magnificent. I actually recently received this one just last week in PR, and it is this lovely emerald green with rainbow hollow flakes, and it is so captivating. I think it's gonna be perfect for St. Patrick's Day, but it's also good for the holiday season. It's very like giving like pine as well, and I love this. It is gorgeous on, and I'm actually going to be sharing this one this week on my Instagram, so. Up next we have Chromatos by Cuticula. It is a multi-chrome green polish with rainbow and silver holographic flakes, and do I need to say anything else? Like, this one speaks for itself. This one, when you enter the room, it announces you have arrived. This one is phenomenal, and it's from their No Paints Like Chrome collection, and honestly the whole collection was lovely, but this one is my ultimate favorite from that collection. I could easily put the whole collection in my favorites, but I had to just pick one from that collection because I didn't want to have... I had to find some way of elimination, okay? And that was the simplest way of doing things. Polish is by Borev's Lacquer. It's called Grown Ups Like Numbers, and it's from their Little Prince collection that just released last month, I think. It's this gorgeous teal color, aqua color, with a lovely shift that goes from like a deep magenta through like the oranges and then into yellows and into greens, the intense angle. So it's so lovely, and it's one of my favorite collections, the Little Prince collection that it came from. And this polish just had to be my favorite out of it. So this one's really special to me, by Rogue Lacquer, and I ordered this one when I got the advent calendar. I've had my eye on this polish since like early May this year, since before I even made my nail Instagram. And I saw it when Caitlin Swatches posted it on a video. It is gorgeous, it is lovely, it is amazing, it is magical. It is everything that I love in polish, and it has my favorite of those hollow flakes as well. And that shimmer, this one's shimmer is also like, it starts like purpley, and then it goes magenta, and then it's like orange, and then yellow, and then green, and then intense angle is aqua. Absolutely wonderful, absolutely captivating. I want 3 more bottles. Next is another linear hollow by A. England called Mina, and it's from their Dracula collection that was released earlier this year. I received this one from a friend here, not here, but on Instagram, and it's just this gorgeous periwinkle linear hollow, and I love it. I love periwinkle, and I love this. Absolutely. A. England slays their linear hollows. The final polish from my top 20 of 2023 is by Alchemy Lacquers, and it's called Snow Queen. This one I got from Polish Pickup November, and it shocked me. I mean, obviously I knew I wanted it because I ordered it, but when it got here and I put it on, I wasn't ready for the intensity of the shimmer and how gorgeous it was. And it made me instantly fall in love with Alchemy Lacquers, and I cannot wait to try them again. It was my first experience with Alchemy Lacquers, and wow, everything about this polish was wonderful. The formula, the brush, the application, yeah, I love this one. And that was the top 20 favorite polishes for me of 2023, and now let's move on to my 5 favorite toppers. My first favorite topper is not just a topper, it's also a polish built up on its own. It's called Asian Elephant by Dimension Nails. It is lovely built up on its own, very icy, and like the shimmer is golden, and I love that shimmer to it. But when you put this polish over things, it tends to make a different result almost every time. Always absolutely captivated by it because it's just so much fun of a polish for a topper to throw over things. Like, I find myself throwing this and a few others over the top of most manis that I do before I take them off, just to see the result because it's just a fun polish. I definitely think I'm gonna need to get another bottle. In the same category of definitely needing another bottle of it is one of my favorite toppers I ever got, and one of my first toppers I ever got, and it's called Glow Getter by Syzygy Boston, and it is just a glow-in-the-dark topper that has a ton of little black glitters in it, and holographic glitters, and star-shaped glitters. And I haven't done any mixing to this bottle, and it's been sitting for about 3 months, so you can just see how well the suspension works in this polish. I don't really have to do much fishing, and I always get a star on my nails, at least a couple stars every time. And I love it. I love it so much. It can make it anything glow, and it glows so intensely. Next topper is from Rogue Lacquer's advent calendar for Halloween this year, and it's called Life's No Fun Without a Good Scare. It's basically Halloween in a bottle. You just throw it over the top of almost any mani and you'll get the Halloween vibes. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year, and this polish is so much fun. I haven't tried it built up on its own yet, and I wonder what it would look like. Maybe I'll have to try it soon. Next topper on my favorite toppers is by Tyler's Trinkets. It is called Fallen Leaves, and it's just clear base with a bunch of multi-chrome flakes packed in there. And my goodness, this one is so much fun, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful to add a little pop of like metallic looking fallen leaves on any mani. It is perfect for fall, but also it's just, you could use it for multiple things. It's not just for fall. It's got so many different uses, and it's gorgeous. And I want to see this one built up on its own as well. I feel like it would look really cool. And the last polish that I'm going to be sharing with y'all from my favorite polishes of 2023 is by Lumen Nails, and it is called Glasswing Butterfly, also part of their Glass Animals collection. But this, I like to throw over the top of also almost anything. It's crazy because it adds a very intense like green to blue to purple shimmer, and my favorite holographic flakes, and it's in a clear base, so you could just add it to the top of almost anything. You could add it to the top of anything. I just don't know if I'd add it to, like, honestly, it would look good on everything. I'm trying to think of what it looked bad on, but now that I think about it, I don't think I can think of anything that would actually look bad on. I'm thinking maybe brown, but for some reason I feel like it would still look gorgeous over brown. It's just a beautiful universal polish, and it could be built up on its own in 3 coats. It still is sheer, but it looks gorgeous. I want to have a quick story time with y'all to share with you the time that I accidentally drank nail polish. No, it's not a clickbait. So I typically, when I'm swatching polishes, especially if I have a lot to do in one day, I'll use a peely base so I can just peel them off and discard them really quickly. Also, I'm lazy. I didn't want to walk across my room to the garbage can, so I was using a empty can to put the peelies in. You know, on a really busy day, I was just like using them, so I like put a bunch of peelies in the can. Anyway, I digress. I'm doing my thing, swatching, and then as I'm taking out the peelies, one of the times I accidentally took all the peelies off and dropped them into my actual can of soda that I was drinking. You would think, okay, why were you using a can anyway? Well, I was like, it's okay, it's an empty can. I'll know the difference, right? Especially because my actual soda that I was drinking was in a soda cozy, so you'd think that I would know the difference. No, my absent-minded self dropped the peelies into the can I was drinking, didn't realize it, then took a nice big gulp. I felt something sliding down my throat that shouldn't have been, and to my horror, realized what I had done. Then poured out the rest of the soda to see how many. I was like, how many did I drink? I hope it was just one. Nothing else came out of that can, meaning I drank all 5 of my nails. I felt sick to my stomach just from the idea that I had drinking my nail polish like that. It didn't actually get me sick. I was fine. Just the idea of it made me like, I was kind of queasy for a minute, but I was okay. I was okay. I should be fine. As long as I wake up the next day, I'm fine, right? What did I do the next day? I did it again. You think I would have learned my lesson the first time and maybe just stopped using empty cans for garbages, but I didn't. I did the second time though. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's how I drank nail polish. I hope everybody had a wonderful 2023. I know for me it was full of a lot of ups and downs, but my life was made that much better by entering the nail community and working with all these wonderful brands and meeting so many wonderful people on Instagram and now I'm starting this YouTube journey for 2024. I'm really nervous. It's a lot of work, and I definitely need to upgrade, as you could tell. But yeah, just remember, if your 2023 was really rough, especially for myself, it was really rough in the beginning. And just know, if all you did was just get through this year, I'm really happy for it. Like, that's more than enough. And just be easy on yourselves, because we're all just human, and we're all doing the best we can with the little we have. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. As I am a brand new channel, you get to see me kind of evolve and grow. Right now, I currently have my phone sitting on top of a pitcher and a jar stacked up, and then a phone stand to get the right height. So this is sort of, I'm in my primitive era of my YouTube channel. So I really do appreciate all the support and the kindness that I've already received on my Instagram, and I'm hoping to bring the energy here to YouTube. So much love. Take care. Bye.